And what's up, guys and girls, JP Despair. Welcome to the most under-recognized game of 2013. The sponsor of the day comes from 5minutevseo.com. I'm going to have a link in the description down below, and they're going to be featured channel on my main page. So a lot of people that think that, views and likes are everything, and that's how you get your channels to the top on YouTube, it really isn't the case. 5-Minute VSEO will teach you, the formulas, because, Google, which owns YouTube, has a specific formula, and they'll teach you, keywords, and, there's a lot of little things and details that you can alter in your tags, keywords, and like I said, there's a special formula that they follow, and, VSEO will teach you that so that you can get the ranking. It is $20, but, if you look at it from a investment perspective, it's a pretty good investment because, if you do get the higher ratings, you'll get more traffic, and if you are partnered, then you will get more money. So we're going to jump into things right away because I'm highly excited and I think that everybody should check this game out. For all of you that know me, you know that I am a high supportive individual for, niches and small companies, indie games especially, and I think that this game has a ton of potential. Almost as much as Nicolas Cage's acting abilities. The game is Dawn of Fantasy, created by Reverie World Studios, which is an indie games company, and I just started playing it, and I just started a series, and I've been having a ton of fun with it so far, and there's a lot, it has mixed reviews and ratings, but you can check out my very first episode. I'm gonna have tons more coming out soon. You can click right here. I think that's going to work. I really hope so. You can click right there and you can check out my first episode. I'm going to have a lot more. And if you do want to sign up, there's a referral bonus that I can get. And then I'll give you some money and stuff. And I'll take care of you. And it will lead you to prosperity. Now, the reason that I'm loving this game and the reason why I'm supporting it so much and actually making this video is because, it's an indie games company. And with an indie games company, you don't have all that money and cash flow coming in. You have big companies like Activision, EA, Take-Two Interactive, and they own the majority of the market share, big budgets, and they have these massive games. Now, for a small company, the content that is here is very impressive, and I can only imagine, like I said, there's a lot of potential. If they get the budget that they need, this game is just going to constantly expand, and it has so much potential, and they're doing something that's very unique. The thing that I think is most interesting is that it is an RTS genre game, but it's incorporating, majority of the standard RTS model features, and then it's an MMO environment as well, so there's leveling up and stuff. So an MMO RTS game, and that's something that I always thought would be an interesting concept. And this company went out and made this game, and it has honestly been blowing my mind. It has been great. You play online, there's skirmishes, and there's all kinds of different, upgrades and stuff, and it's been awesome. With all that said, though, there are obviously still bugs and little things that they can improve on, but, a little bit of money going their way would definitely support that cause. And, if you guys sign up, the more people that sign up, the more people that support it, the better the company will, the more the company grows, the better the game will become, and the better the experience will be. By no means am I affiliated with this company. I just think it is a fantastic game. I'm going to have a fantastic series for you guys and girls. And, I highly recommend you take some time, check it out. It is fun. It is very cheap as well. There is no online fee if you were asking. It is, I think, $24.99. If you check out that episode, there's a link to buy it on that page. It was very cheap. There's no online fee, like I said. And, I've been having a blast with it. It's online. There's PvP, so I can fight your kingdom. And while you're offline, it's real-time strategy. So that means your kingdom's growing, so your miners are mining, you're getting resources. And then you log on the next day, and you're so excited. You look at how much your town's grown, and there's a lot of games like that. But this is MMO, RTS, and, good graphics, good quality. And there's so many awesome features that I think makes this game the most undervalued or under-recognized game of 2013. Check it out. This is my opinion, guys and girls, and you obviously you obviously have your own opinion, and you feel free to comment what you think. Like I said, the game gets it's mediocre reviews, but like I said, with a company that's an indie games company, and what they've done so far is pretty impressive. I can only imagine what they can do with a nice budget. So, like it if you like it, dislike it. Check it out. DM me if you're interested in playing, because I will get a dragon thingy and gold, and then I'll share the gold with you, and we'll prosper. And, we'll take over the community of Dawn of Fantasy. See you guys soon.